In this video, we will be talking about rational exponents. Basically, expressions kung saan ang exponents ay rational numbers, particularly fractions. No? So, halimbawa, meron kang number, tawagin natin yung letter A, meron siyang exponent na 1 over k. Pwede mong i-rewrite yon, yung fractional na exponent, into a radical expression kung saan yung base mo ay magiging radicand kung nasa loob ng radical sign, and then yung denominator ng exponent mo, yung fraction na exponent mo, siya naman yung tinatawag nating index ng ating radical. And the index, and this is the radicand. Siyempre, dapat natin tandaan na yung k dito, yung denominator ng exponent, saka yung index ng radical mo ay dapat natural number o yung tinatawag nating counting numbers. Ganun din naman, yung a dito hindi pwedeng maging 0. Because if the base is 0, hindi mahalaga kung ano man yung exponent. Diba? Ganun din naman, kung 0 yung radicand mo, hindi mahalaga kung ano man yung index ng yung exponent. Magiging 0 lang din yung sagot. So, wala ganong sense kung 0 si A. Let's try some examples. Subukan natin i-simplify itong tatlo na to. And then, later, meron pa tayong tatlong examples na medyo mas mahirap. Let's start with number 1. So, number 1, we have A raised to 1/2. Basically, ang trabaho ni A is to tell us, nung exponent natin is to tell us how many times do we need to multiply the base, which is in this example, A, by itself. Alam na natin gawin yon kung whole number yung ating exponent. Kung integer siya. Hindi pa tining napag-usapan natin sa last video natin. Pero paano kung fraction? So, sangayon sa property na to, pwede nating i-rewrite itong A raised to 1/2 into a radical expression. So, kung ano man yung base, yun yung magiging radicand natin. Yun yung nasa loob ng radical sign. And then, pansinin na kung ano yung denominator ng iyong fractional exponent, siya yung index ng ating radicand. Siya yung nandito sa may singit. Alam natin na by default, itong radical symbol ay meron ng index na 2. Yan, by default. Ibig sabihin, ang tanong dito, anong number yung minultiply mo sa sarili niya na nag-result ng A? At kung default ang 2 dyan, there's no need for us to write that. Yan. Ganun din naman yung 1 na numerator, dito yun napunta. At alam natin that any number raised to 1 is just the number itself. So, kahit hindi mo na rin siyang ilagay. This is our final answer. Kung ano naman yung value ni A, you just extract the square root. Ayun na yung A raised to 1/2. Let's proceed to the second example. Sa second example natin, we have 16 raised to 1/2. Hindi na variable yung base natin. Binigyan na tayo ng definite na value. So, i-rewrite natin yan as a radical expression. Lagay natin sa loob ng radical sign yung 16, yung base natin, and then yung exponent natin, 1/2 yan. So, yung numerator, nandito na yon kahit hindi mo na isulat. Pero yung denominator na 2, nandito rin. And sabi natin, by default, merong 2 na index itong radical sign natin. So, hindi na natin kailangang isulat. Basically, the idea is, what is the square root of 16? Anong number yung minultiply sa sarili? Kaya naging 16. At alam natin ang magiging sagot dyan. That is going to be plus and minus 4. And kasi alam natin na kapag positive 4 minultiply sa sarili, magiging 16. Pero, ganun din yung negative counterpart. No? Negative 4 multiplied by negative 4 will also be positive 16. Let's move on to the third example. Third example natin, 16 raised to 1/4. Rewrite again natin sa radical. Lagay natin sa loob yung base. Index natin, kung 1 yon, wala ka ng problema. Pero yung denominator na 4, since hindi yan default na 2, kailangan mo yan isulat. So basically, we're looking for the fourth root of 16. So anong number daw yung minultiply sa sarili 4 times, kaya naging 16. So you can do trial and error, or if you like, you can use a calculator. Kahit alam na natin yung sagot dyan, pakita natin, subukan natin i-solve gamit ang calculator. So, fourth root. Check natin. Ito siya. Sa index natin, lagay natin 4. Tapos yung nasa radicand, 16. And that will give us 2. Ibig sabihin, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will result to 16. Yun yung fourth root ng 16. Set natin. This is again positive and negative 2. Palagi natin i-consider yung negative na counterpart kasi hindi lang positive 2 yung multiply mo sa sarili 4 times magiging 16. Magiging yung negative counterpart niya, ganun din. Negative 2 times negative 2. Positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Pero multiply mo pa ulit sa negative 2, magiging positive 16. Let's have some more examples. Yan. So, medyo komplikado na to. Meron ng operations na involved, particularly multiplication and division. Simulan natin sa number 4. So, number 4, we are asked to multiply 36 raised to 1/4 by itself. 36 raised to 1/4 din. So, makakatulong para ma-solve natin to yung nalalaman natin about the laws of exponent. Alam natin, kapag parehas yung bases, all we need to do is to copy the same base and then we add the exponents. Ina-add the exponent kung pinagmumultiply yung common base. No? That's what we call the power rule. So, x, parehas minumultiply, parehas ng base. Anong ginagawa sa yung exponent? Ina-add. So, you copy the same base and then you add their exponent. That's the power rule. Ayan. So, pakinabangan natin yung power rule dito. We know that all we need to do is to copy the same base. And then yung 1/4 dyan, magiging 1/4 added by the other exponent, another exponent. Tataon lang na parehas 1/4 yan. Pero marami, madalas, hindi magkamukha yung exponent. So, kailangan mo talagang i-add. Alam natin na 1/4 plus 1/4, sangkapat, dagdagan mo ng sangkapat, kalahati na yon. So, that's 1/2 already. Now, we have 36 raised to 1/2. Then, we can rewrite this into a radicand. Yung base natin yung nasa loob ng radical. Yung index natin, yung denominator ng exponent. Kung 2 yan, default yon. So, hindi mo na kailangan isulat yung 2. Ibig sabihin, what we're looking for is the square root of 36. Anong number yung pag minultiply sa sarili, magiging 36. And we know the answer. That's going to be positive and negative 6. Positive 6 kasi positive 6 times positive 6 is positive 36. The same way, negative 6 times negative 6 is also positive 36. Next, we have 5 raised to 1/3 multiplied by 5 raised to negative 1/3. Dito medyo iba na. Pansinin na yung exponent natin bukod sa fraction siya, yung isa negative. Magagamit pa rin ba natin yung property kanina? Oo naman. Rational exponent pa rin ang tawag dyan kasi alam natin na maging negative numbers kasama dun sa set of all rational numbers. Pero bago tayo mag-rewrite papunta sa radical expression, gamitin ulit natin yung power rule. Notice that we have the same base na pinagmumultiply. So alam natin na 5 lang din yung base ng product nila. Pero anong gagawin sa exponents? Ang ayon sa power rule, pag parehas yung base, pag parehas yung base na minumultiply, you add their exponents. So, Now we have 1/3 added by negative 1/3. Pansinin na additive inverse ni 1/3 itong negative 1/3. So pag in-add yun sa kanya, magiging 0 yan. This will cancel out. Pwede mong isipin na 1 plus negative 1 yun. Diba? Anything added by its additive inverse, yung kamukha niya na kaiba niya lang ng sign, pag in-add mo yun, magiging 0 yun. So, you can just cancel this out. This is now 5 raised to 0. And anything raised to 0 is just 1. That's according to the zero exponent rule. Diba? If a number is raised to 0, it's just 1. So that's the zero exponent rule. And so this is 1. And then finally, let's move on to our final example, our last example. We have 8 raised to 2/3 divided by 8 raised to 1/3. Meron na tayo ngayong division na involved. Buti na lang, parehas yung bases nila. So bago tayo mag-rewrite into a radical expression, dahil radicals itong dalawa, subukan muna natin i-simplify. Ayon sa quotient rule, kapag merong common base na dinidivide, ang ginagawa sa exponent, sinusubtract. You copy the same base and then you subtract their exponent. Yun yung sang-ayon sa quotient rule. Yan. So we know that all we need to do is to copy the same base and then subtract natin yung exponents nila. Unahin natin yung exponent ng numerator subtracted by the exponent of the denominator. Mahalaga yung order sa subtraction. Pag pinagpalit natin yan, magkakamali tayo ng sagot. Una yung exponent ng numerator subtracted by the exponent of the denominator. So 2/3 minus 1/3. Medyo mas madali pa nga yung buhay natin kasi similar fractions itong pinagsusubtract. So alam natin, kopyahin ko muna yung common base, alam natin na magiging 3 lang din yung kanyang denominator. At kapag similar fractions yan, all you need to do is to operate with the numerators. So you have 2 minus 1. That's just 1. So now we have 8 raised to 1/3 na pwede na natin i-rewrite into a radical expression. Yung base natin yung magiging radicand, siya nasa loob ng radical sign. Kung 1 yun, wag mo nang problemahin kasi nandito lang mapupunta yan. Pero yung denominator natin na 3, sulat natin sa index kasi hindi siya default. Kung 2 yan, default yun. No need to write that. Pero ngayon, we are asked to find the cube root of 8. Cube root, ibig sabihin, anong number yung minultiply sa sarili 3 times, kaya naging 8. So again, siguro alam mo na yung sagot. Pero kung meron kang calculator, pwede mo rin yung ilabas. Cube root of 8. So, 3 yung index natin, and then 8 yung radicand, equal sign. So that's 2. Sabihin, 2 times 2 times 2 will result to 8. 2 multiplied by itself 3 times will become 8. Ulit na natin. And that is our final answer. So, madali lang, no? Mahalaga lang na alam natin kung paano mag-rewrite mula sa exponents papunta sa radicals. Now, it's your turn. Can you do this? Let me know in the comments kung ano makuha mong mga sagot o kung may bahagi ng video na to na hindi mo ganong naunawaan. Thank you so much for watching this video.